Let's start recording this screen. Share. Ba't ayaw makrose ng Discord ko? Kakainis. Kumusta na ako? Okay lang. Buhay pa rin. Tatrabaho pa rin. Kahit na wala kami dun sa work. Anyway. Kayo, kumusta kayo? Okay lang kayo dyan? Hindi kayo nabuwar? Kasi extended pa rin yung quarantine eh. Oh well. Using Visual Studio Code. Yes! We will be using VS Code. Pero first na gagawin natin sa Mongo CLI muna. But, okay. Ano muna tayo? Recap. So last time na ginawa natin, recap ulit yung last time. Nag-recap tayo. Nag-adjust na yung body clock ko. Charot. So yung gagawin na, yung ginawa natin last time is recap lang ng CRUD ulit. Nag-recap tayo ng CRUD. Ako din, inaantok pa ako. Tulog ako mga alauna ata. Medyo pa yung body clock ko. Right. Tapos, apart from the review ng Mongo CRUD, yung ginawa natin is, nag-try tayo mag-connect to MongoDB from basics. So, nag-create tayo ng file to connect to MongoDB from the basics. Like, from blank. Nag-connect tayo to Mongo, kung gumawa tayo ng model. Yes, yung index.js. Yun yung ginawa natin. So, from scratch, nag-connect tayo to MongoDB using Mongoose. Yung ginawa natin. So, again, review ulit natin yun. Let's try building it again from scratch. So, may code ba ako dun? No need. Pero meron ba? CD projects. Nandito to sa COVID GraphQL, I guess. Ay, yun ba? Hindi. Yung sariling project ko to. Hindi ko naalala kung saan ko nilagay yun. Nasa Bitflix ba? Cat index. Okay lang. So, dito na lang tayo gumawa. So, gagawa kong, i-open ko na lang to. Nakikita niyo pa ba yung screen ko? Yung VS Code, nakikita niyo? Okay. Good. So, gawa tayong new file. Let's call it new.js. Sabihin na lang natin. Hopefully that works. So, again, first na gagawin natin is to connect to Mongo is we need Mongoose. So, Mongoose require, this is JavaScript syntax, Mongoose. May Mongoose na tayo. So, we need to connect. So, ayun. Number 2, connect to MongoDB. No need. Mongoose.connect. Yun lang, may tayo dito. May kodigo. MongoDB localhost colon. So again, MongoDB is the protocol ito yung hindi pwedeng mawala. Kailangan may MongoDB :// then yung default settings natin, which is localhost 27017 / yung database. Okay. Then kailangan natin ng extra stuff. Kita ba natin dito? Masyadong maraming possibilities ng pwedeng ilagay. So, ano ba yung nilalagay natin? Use your URL parser tapos use ano. Sige nga. Wala. Okay. Use URL new parser. True. Use unified topology. True. Okay. Sige. Tapos after that, gawa tayong model. Movie. Model natin is movie again. So, when you create a model, the model is supposed to be singular. So, kung may movies collection ka, again, may movies collection ka, yung model mo is movie. Ganun. So, mongoose.model. Anong pangalan ng model? So, dito, makita natin, it takes a name and the schema. Okay. So, name is movie. Schema, let's create a new file dito. Schema. This should be something like title string. So, let's just keep it simple for now. Schema. Although Mongo is schemaless, when you're using it to a program, it's helpful to have a schema. Pero yung isang advantage ni Mongo is that kahit napalitan mo yung schema ng application mo, you don't need to change the schema of Mongo itself. Yung problem kasi isang problem with traditional databases is that pag mag-create ka ng pag may change ka, like for example, okay, hindi tama yung form nito. This is not the form that I wanted. This is not the table that I wanted. Yung mangyayari is mag-change ka na nga ng model sa application mo, i-change mo pa yung model ni database itself, which is harder. Sa application, it's trivial to change it, almost trivial to change it. As long as tama yung pagkakagawa mo sa functions, maganda yung pagkakagawa mo sa functions mo, it should be trivial to change it. Pero changing the database itself is malaking endeavor sa traditional databases. Kasi it's a schema change. Ang raming mababasag. Sa MongoDB, there's no such thing. If yung schema mo, may schema ka, tas mali yung kinukuha mo, hindi niya lang makukuha yung values. Pero hindi mababasag yung application mo. May mga null ka nga lang. May mga null and undefined ka nga lang. Kasi may ibang programs humingi, yes. They need an actual schema. Mm-mm. Kasi like for example, if you're working with RDBMS, you're expecting it to have a particular form talaga. So if your program does not, if the table does not conform to what the program expects, doon ka magkaka-problem. Kay Mongo, there is no such problem kasi flexible yung schema ni Mongo. For example, ano ba example? Very weird example, pero for example, may movie ka, yung isang movie may title na field, yung isa wala. As in, wala talaga. Na hindi title blank or hindi title null. Wala talaga siyang title. That's possible in Mongo. You can do that. Yun lang isang drawback ni Mongo. Kasi pag makalimutan mo yun, well, wala kang title. Pero that's what the programs are for. Pero at least, hindi ka mag-error na like, nag-fetch pa lang siya, wala na agad mali na kaagad yung form ng data mo. Yun. So may mga gamit din yung yung mga ganito. So for example, for semi-structured data, when we say semi-structured, hindi mo alam kung ano yung specific structure ng data mo. Like for example, may set of data ka, movies. For example, nakasulat kung saan yung location na shoot yung movie, for example. Tapos yung ibang movie sometimes maybe walang since animated movie sila, walang location ng shoot. So, wala yung field na yun. So, that is semi-structured data. You don't know the exact structure of the data. Pwede ka makakuha ng data, tapos pwedeng, hindi naman mali-mali. Pwedeng weird yung structure ng data mo. Pero may structure siya. It's just a very structured na data. So, kayo talaga, depende sa inyo kung kailangan nyo gagamitin yung ano, kailan nyo gagamitin yung isang database or ano. Pero yung masasabi ko lang, if you're working with JavaScript, Mongo is very very nice to use. Kasi yung itsura niya JSON. Literally it's JSON. Yung advantage ng MongoDB compared to relational database. Actually, maraming advantage niya. Like for example, isang pinakamilang advantage niya is kaya partly ganito yung ano niya is replication and sharding. Madali, fault tolerant siya. Ito yun yung ano. Like for example, mamatay yung isang server ni ano, mamatay yung isang server ni MongoDB. Pwede nyong i-set up na may tatlong servers ni MongoDB na every time may nag-i-insert, magsisync sila. Tapos pag mamatay yung isang server, yung iba yung papalit. So yun yung isang, kaya ganito yung design ni Mongo. To ano, to allow this kind of functionality. Ito yung isang advantage ni MongoDB. Okay. Yung isang advantage ng MongoDB. Tapos syempre, yung other example niya is yung other advantage niya is yung flexibility niya. It's flexible. So if you have changes in the data, you don't need to talk to your DBAs about it to actually change the schema of the database. You don't need to make requests. You don't need to make to ask for permissions. So medyo mabilis yung development. Tapos hindi nyo kailangan mag-run ng alter commands para lang mag-change ng table. Advantages ng MongoDB. Sa akin, yung pinakamalaking advantage niya is ang dali niyang, it's so easy to work with, especially if marunong ka mag-JavaScript. Kasi we have sa relational databases, may tables tayo. May tables tayo. So, pagpunta, tawag nito, ano yung magiging itsura niya pag dumating na siya sa atin, right? Sa yung mga join natin, etc. Ano yung magiging itsura niya pagdating sa atin ng table? You don't know. Yung sa Mongo, it's in JSON format. So once ma-receive nyo, JSON format pa rin. Yun pa rin. Pag mag-update ka, it's in JSON format. Pagdating dun, na-update, tapos naka-JSON format. So it's really easy for developers to use. I was also thinking of something. I forgot. May questions kayo so far? Sabi na pala yung cereal ko. Yun yung iniisip ko. So, sa Access, na-try nyo ba gumawa ng application tapos nag-connect to Access? I mean, gumawa ba kayo dati ng application tapos nag-connect kayo to Access? Like, may search kayo na wala kayong ganun. Yun yung sinasabi ko. Like, what would it look like pag from application perspective, when you connect to that database, what would it look like pagdating sa inyo? Pagdating ng data, what would it look like? Usually it looks like an object. Tapos may ano. Pero yun nga, 'di ba, kung if it's an object, pag may change ka na schema, mag-change din yung ano mo. Pag i-change mo yung object, dapat mag-change din yung DB mo. So sa application naman natin, if we connect to MongoDB, makukuha natin is JSON. Hindi kayo gumawa. Okay, that's fine. Ito yung ginagawa natin kasi sa akin kasi, yung inisip ko kasi, kaya nag-include tayo ng Mongoose to some extent. Kasi kung ibibigay ko sa inyo, tuturo ko sa inyo yung Mongo, Paano nyo gagamitin in a real world application? How do you use it in a real world application? Kaya tayo nagbo-mongoose. Kasi like, I don't want you to leave this course tapos marunong kami mag-mongoose CLI. Hanggang dun lang. No, that's useless. Unless marunong ka mag-search. Unless magaling ka na mag-Google. Although, um, kasi googling is parang ano eh, uh, skill talaga sa ano, sa industry. Marunong ka mag-Google at marunong ka mag-Stack Overflow. But well, this is a Mongo course. So I want to teach you na ano, na paano gamitin actually kasi yung Mongo ano, how to use it in the application. You won't see it in the Mongo documentation. So that's what I'm going to teach in this course. Something na ano, not necessarily found in the Mongo documentation. How do we actually connect to ano? How do we actually connect to Mongo from an application? Yun. So again, may ano tayo dito, const movie, tapos yung ano natin, movie dot oops, movies. Nakita niyo ba? So may model na tayo na movie, tapos movies dot find. Again, what this does is, oops, wait. Um, see. Gawa akong function muna pala. Get movies. Kasi yung problem is, yung ano dito is, movies.find returns a promise. A promise is parang, I promise that it will give you a value or it will fail. It's an either or. Pero currently, wala pa siyang value. It's just a promise. Bibigyan kita ng promise, ito. Tapos at a later date, after for example ng pag-connect to the database, or pag mag-fail siya mag-connect sa database, dun niya mabibigay yung either value or yung error. Yun yung promise. That's what a promise is. So yung problem is pag i-console.log natin to, pag i-print natin yung laman ni Bovies, sasabihin niya promise to. Kasi wala pa siyang laman. Kasi is still a promise. So para makuha natin actually yung laman, sasabihin lang natin na this is async. Wait. Ito na lang. Return. Wait. Yung ginagawa ni async await is sasabihin niya na asynchronous function to, meaning may hinihintay siya na value. Tapos, dito naman, hihintayin niya na matapos yung call to movies.find. I-await niya na matapos si movies.find. So, itong call na to, pag matapos to, hindi na siya promise. Automatic value na siya. Hindi siya magiging promise. Okay, yun lang yun. Yun yung simple explanation. Tapos, print model or something. Let's see. Wait. Async. Console.log. Wait. Model. Console.log. Wait. Model. Dito sa baba, ano tayo? Print model. Get movies. So, node. Run natin node new.js. If it's not defined. Sorry. Movie. Yun, nakuha niya. High question. Tapos, specific search result. Tapos, this. The purpose of promise is when the database is connected to a server. Database. Not exactly. Puro search filter lang tayo. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, yung promise, it could be anything. Kasi, ganito, di ba? When you're writing programs, pag nag-write kayo ng programs, hindi siya pupunta sa next line until matapos yung execution ng first, di ba? Tama? Gets nyo? So when you're running programs, line by line yun, di ba? I-execute siya line by line. Hindi siya mag-skip ng line kung hindi pa siya tapos. Di ba? That's what usually happens. So now, mangyayari is, what if one of the lines there, isang line there, is matagal? Like, matagal siya. Like, magko-connect siya sa network, for example. Mangyayari is mag-freeze yung application mo. So, ginagawa ni Promise is, for example, magko-connect tayo to network, so may ginagawa tayo din, magko-connect tayo kay network. Sasabihin niya na instead na hihintayin niya na matapos yung network call kasi baka matagal yung network call eh. Yung mangyayari is, sasabihin niya na, okay, I'll try to connect to this network, pero move on muna tayo. Tapos, babalikan ko to mamaya. Yun yung promise. I promise that I will get back to you katapos nito. Yun. Pero hindi siya babalik dun sa specific na location na yun. Yung gagawin mo usually with a promise, isasabihin mo na, once mo okay na ako, once matapos to, ano yung gusto mong gawin ko? Yun. Yun yung usually na ginagawa natin with promises. So actually, to make this clear, pwede natin gawin na, kasi ito syntactic sugar na to. Ano na to eh, pag sinabi natin syntactic sugar, parang simplified, pinadali. Pero if gusto nyo talaga like super maintindihan kung ano yung nangyayari, it would look something like this. Movie that find tab natin to. But then, sabihin natin model console.log model. Then, tapos catch. Ano to yung nangyayari talaga? Yung kanina, simplified na siya. Simplify natin siya para mas madaling basahin. Ito yung actual form niya. So, movie that find. So, after mag-find ng movie, so di ba, execute tayo dito. Schema, movie. Tapos pag-abot ng movie that find, ibibigay nito is promise, kaagad. Promise pa lang, rekta promise, hindi, pero nagtatry na siya ngayon mag-connect to the network. Pero up to this point, promise pa lang siya. Like literally, if i-console.log nyo to, sige tingnan natin. Console.log natin to. Comment muna natin to. Console.log muna natin to. Movie.find. So in run node, masyadong maraming nilabas. Pero, yun, this is a promise. Promise to. So, Ito yung magiging itsura niya after. Pero currently promise siya. So, if kung so si movie that fine, this is a promise. Now what happens is ano mangyayari pag ma-resolve yung promise? Pag mabigay na yung data. What happens is after that then ito yung mangyayari. So, yung model dito, ito yung result ng promise. Sorry, to be clear, sabihin natin result. Ito yung result ng promise, okay? Ito yung result ng promise. So, yung ginawa natin, movie that find, it will give us a promise. Tapos sasabihin natin, then, what happens afterwards? Pag makuha mo na, ito yung gagawin mo. Makukuha mo sa result. Then, anong gagawin mo after ng result? Ilalog natin. So, if si promise, mag-fail siya, dito siya papasok kay catch. So, ang ginawa natin dito, ipiprint niya as error log yung error na binigay ni pag mag-run tayo ng movie.find. Sige nga, tingnan natin. So, when we run this, same lang, di ba? Same lang. That's basically it. Same lang sila. Yun yung promise. So, sabihin niya, right now, I can't give you the value, but later gagawin ko. And then, ito yung gagawin. Okay? So, that's just basically it. Yun yung promise. So, promise is not limited to Mongo. Promise is a JavaScript construct. Sa JavaScript to na promise. So, for example, sa ibang subjects nyo, kailangan nyo mag-connect to a network, it might return a promise. Okay? It might, kasi depende sa ano nyo. Kasi when you're working with promises, mas maganda yung code nyo. Tingnan. Tapos, for most na libraries talaga, most na modern libraries, yung mga old libraries yung gamit nila, hindi naka-promise. Yung mga newer libraries, yun naka-promise yun. Like, when I say newer libraries, kahit yung mga 5 years ago, naka-promise yun. Yung mga super old libraries lang talaga yung mga hindi naka-promise like jQuery. Hindi naka-promise yun. Pero like yung newer libraries, naka-promise yun lahat. Okay, so that's enough for promises. Pero gusto naman, di ba, same lang yung output niya. So that's it. Again, so recap natin. So first is nag-require tayo ng Mongoose, then next is nag-connect tayo kay MongoDB server. Ito yung MongoDB ano natin, connection string which specifies where our MongoDB server is. And then mga etc. Inilagay na lang natin to para sa mga bagong ano daw ni Mongo. Although din nyo kailangan alalahanin to, pwede nyo i-search na lang to and then makita nyo na. Then next is gagawa tayo ng model. Nilagay lang natin dito yung schema para expansible siya mamaya, para madali siyang lagyan ng values. Instead na nandito siya sa loob ng ng definition ng movie na model. So may separate tayo na definition ng schema niya. And then specify natin yung name ng model and then yung schema. So that creates a movie, the actual movie model. Now si movie model, pwede mag-find. Kasi magkakaroon tayo dito ng movie or movies. Kasi marami. Yep, ganun. Ganun lang. Yes, question. Okay. Kahit saan, basta i-call mo lang, tawagin mo lang siya. So like in my case, katabi lang siya ni index.js. So nung tinawag ko siya, node new.js. Ito lang. Sa code mo ata to, patingin. Pasan tong code, patingin. Pero guess nyo naman to, no? So again, connect lang to ano, connect to get mongoose, connect to Mongo, create schema, create model, get and print movies. Okay, sige. I'll wait for it. Any questions? Any questions? Magtanong naman kayo. Get and print movies. That's basically it. Synonymous lang sa ginawa natin last session dito. Sige, let me check. Mm, yung ano mo. Sorry. Sa connect mo, mongoose.connect, yung nilagay mo, use new URL parser equals, dapat colon, kasi JSON to. You see it? Itong part na to, this part here, this should be a colon, right? Colon dapat to, hindi siya equals. Yes. So, tingnan mo. Look at this. Colon siya. It's a colon. Kasi, ina-accept nito, ina-accept niya is a JSON object. So, sa JSON object, hindi ka mag-equals, colon yung gamit niya. Dragon. Ay, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, so working na, working na. Nice. Nice, okay. So yun lang, yun lang. Yung colon, kasi JSON kasi siya eh. So hindi equal, so colon yung ano. Great. Any more questions? Tomas, let me see. Nice, okay. That works. Great. Sige lang, no problem. Right, masasanay na lang kayo sa ganyan. Nagwe-web naman kayo, 'di ba? So medyo masasanay na lang kayo diyan siguro. Okay. Ay, nan I can post it in ano, I can post it dito sa files ng ano, ng Teams. Yung file mismo. Actually, yung code from last meeting, nasa wiki siya. Ah, team oo. Sa wiki, nasa left side, meron siyang parang hamburger icon. Tapos, sa baba, sa Mongoose na page, nandun yung basic CRUD, basic syntax. Ito basically yung ginawa namin last meeting. So, wait lang. Nasa mobile. So, Dana, to your question, naka-PC ako. Hehe. Ayun na. Medyo. Ito na. So, Dana, to your question, post the codes from the last meeting in the wiki. Nandun yung code ng last meeting sa wiki. Tingnan mo. Wiki, tapos basic syntax. Nandito siya. Right? We added it here last meeting, di ba? Nandito siya. Medyo mahirap makita. Although, in... Okay, sige. I-upload ko yung files dito. Tapos yung exercise, yung ano natin, yung projects natin, doon na lang sa GitHub. Pero yung mga instructional files natin, i-upload na lang natin dito. Pero apart from that, lagay din natin dito sa wiki natin. Which is, by your request last meeting, nandito naman, linagay naman natin dito. Ayun. So, okay. Dana. Gets. Perfect. Okay. Kasi nakalimutan ko sinag-request ka last meeting si Tomas ata na ilagay yung ano. Sige. Right. Gets? Gets ba? So, ito, nirandom lang natin. So, ulit. Nirandom ulit natin kung paano natin ginawa. Yung, with the exception of this part, na instead na ginawa natin yung parang async await, ginawa natin yung normal na promise-based approach. Pero either way would work. Kayo lang kung ano yung bet nyo. Ito sa akin kasi, pag mas madali siyang basahin para sa akin, like naka-by function tayo, tapos naka-async await na lang. For me, mas madali siya basahin. Parang normal flow ng ano. Dito kasi posible kasi dito na mag ano ka, then. So medyo hahaba. So, mas madali na ilagay natin sa ano na lang, sa function. Ay, dun sa naka-async await tayo. Gets. May questions kayo? Okay. Pwede mong i-delay just in case na yun yung purpose ni promise, di ba? Kasi posible na delayed talaga yung pag-fetch ng data. So yung ginagawa ni yung async natin, hinihintay talaga niya kahit matagal. Pero the program will proceed as is. Okay, tutuloy pa rin yung program dito hindi nga lang siya halata, pero ganito. Tingnan mo to ah. Awesome. Take a look at this. Node.js. Tingnan mo to. Nakita nyo ba? Laki natin ng konti. Oh, that's too big. Uh, pero dito, wait, let's make this clearer. Tapos, cut natin ng konti. Ano yung result nito ulit? So, this should be a list. Okay. I-cut natin to just one. Isa lang i-display natin. Oops. Okay. So, run natin ulit si new.js. Okay, look at this. So, nauna natin kinol si movie.find.then.catch. Nauna natin to tawagin. Pero nauna mag-print si awesome. Ay, hi Sir Bennett. Kailangan pala parang enterprise account yung account para makapag-record ng Teams. So currently sir ini-stream ulit natin yung to YouTube. And the link is sorry, hindi ko napansin yung question niyo. Saan ba yung link nito? Tingnan lang natin sa YouTube. YouTube. Dapat hindi pala to public. Ano ka na lang mamaya. Unlisted. Ito. Live now. So, ayan yung link natin. Okay. So, since hindi natin ata sure kung whether or not mabilis yung server, yes. So, delete siya. Pero, so, tingnan mo to. Okay. What to wait lang. Baba kang konti. Okay. Ito. So, tingnan nyo. Nauna yung call natin to movie.find. Pero, nauna mag-print si awesome. Bakit? Kasi, may time lag pa to connect to May time lag pa to connect to the server. Okay? But, nag-proceed siya sa next na statements. Dumiretso na siya para mag-print ng next statements. Tapos later on, pag nakuha na natin yung value ng query natin kay MongoDB, magpiprint na siya. Mag-console.log na siya dito. Gets nyo? So this allows us to do a delayed execution of a command pag wala pa yung hinihintay natin. Okay? So while wala pa yung hinihintay natin, in this case the data, while wala pa yung data, it will proceed with the next commands. And then later on, pag nakuha na natin, dun niya gagawin yung gusto natin gawin with the data. Gets ba, Tomas? Somewhat, hindi siya recursive. Parang lang, may sinasabi lang tayo na, okay, fetch mo to, kunin mo tong data na to, but, if may mangyari, if makuha mo ng data, ito yung gagawin mo. Okay? Hindi siya recursive. Gets ba? Delayed lang siya. Delayed. So, when you say asynchronous kasi, kaya may async tayo, a promise is asynchronous. When you say asynchronous, pwedeng mag-proceed, pwede kang mag-proceed with the other commands, tapos it's running on the side. Okay? Gets ba? Parang it's running, pero yung main execution mo tuloy pa rin. Pero nagra-run siya on the side. Okay? When you say synchronous kasi, tuloy-tuloy, parang titigil siya before ng next na statement. Like kung kahit gaano katagal yung statement na yan, titigil siya dyan. Okay? Pag asynchronous, what happens is, after mo pag asynchronous, it will move to the next it will move to the next statement. Pero pag matapos yung hinihintay niya, it will continue processing. Okay, gets? So, it basically what happens is parang it's just running on the side. Pero tuloy pa rin yung program mo. Kasi yung problem dito is, for example, sa gumagawa ko ngayon ng web application, right? Pag gumagawa kayo ng web application, tapos di kayo mag-asynchronous, for example, pag mag-make kayo ng network call, mag-freeze yung UI nyo. Mag-freeze siya kasi hindi tumutuloy yung rendering ng ano mo kasi may nag-run pa yung JavaScript mo. So, hindi tumutuloy yung rendering ng site mo, kaya frozen siya. So, importante yung mga asynchronous na calls to network. Dapat asynchronous siya, hindi siya synchronous. Kasi mag-freeze yung web application nyo. Gets ba? Okay, sige. Since wala naman nagre-respond. 8:52. Questions? May questions kayo? Okay. Sige. Sige. Sige, mamaya na tayo. After the break na tayo mag-proceed ng exercise. Pero yung break natin is 9:15 pa. So, what to do in these 23 minutes? Yun lang. Review code. Anong i-review natin? Yung assignments nyo. Sige, kayo bahala. Sige, check nyo lang yung code. Basta again, ganito yung flow. Get mongoose, connect to Mongo, create schema, create model, tapos kayo na bahala after that pag may model na kayo. So, alternatively, let's see, mag-explore muna ako ng data. Ang marami kong applications na naka-open. So, tingnan natin, right? So, mag-open ako ng Mongo. So, will you also post this to Wiki? This is basically the same thing as yung ito. Pero, okay. Sige, upload ko to. Pero itong part lang, kasi it's the other parts are basically the same with kung ano yung ginawa natin last time. Yes. I'll post yung diniscuss natin na part. Pero itong parts na to, it's nasa wiki na yun. Kasi ito ay basically ito din. Ito lang din yun. So ito yung ipopost ko dun sa wiki. Actually, let's just do it now. Teams, wiki. Sige, lagay natin dito. Lah, that's weird. Oh well. Tayo ma-paste. Lah, tayo, paste type ko na lang. Movie that find oops, but then log no uh movie console that log movies patch oop, patch okay nakasave na join okay sige sige oops lobat na ako okay sige movies ano pa ba yung pwede natin gawin so tingnan ko yung ano ko oh no not you ito kailangan natin konti show collections may users collection ako. So how about let's work with that? Para ano yung laman nito? Ano yung laman nito? db.users.find. Okay, yun lang yung laman niya. So what if gumawa ako ng bagong model? So, okay, sige, wait lang. Joke lang. Okay, okay lang. Let's just write it as is. Const mongoose require mongoose mongoose.connect MongoDB localhost 27017 test use with topology true. So ngayon gagawin ko is mag-create ng bagong user ng bagong model na user. So again, kunin natin si Mongoose, mag-connect kay Mongo, and then gawa ng schema. Schema is wala, name lang to. So, const schema string tapos mm, user mongoose.model user schema. May questions ba? Wala, good. Okay. Tapos that find that then user console.log users users kasi marami to kasi find. So when I run this, tada, boring. Yun lang yun naman niya. Okay, sure. Ah, okay pa kayo? Yo, ano? No, hindi pa. 9:15 yung break natin. So, ano pa ba yung may questions pa kayo? O ano yung may questions kayo? Wala, we're just waiting for the break na mag 9:15. Questions wala na. Ano kung paano uli yung kung paano uli yung code niyo sa second code? Anong second code? Which one? Yes. Uh, ah, wala. Ano lang, so na-notice ko na meron pa akong isang collection na aside from the movies collection, meron pa akong users collection. So trinay ko gawan ng gumawa ko ng user na model. Okay. So yung difference lang sa kanina, instead na movie, user this time. User naman siya. Tapos instead na title, name. Tapos wala, finind ko lang. Tapos dinisplay ko lang yung laman. So again, if I run that, yun lang. Isa lang yung laman niya. Wala lang. That's it. Okay, before I forget, ito yung in preparation for our next section. Ito yung ano natin. Ito yung connection string ng MongoDB server na i-connect natin. Okay. So this is a MongoDB server uh, created by the Mongo team themselves. Kinuha mismo ng Mongo team, ng MongoDB team for Johns Hopkins Hospital for COVID-19 data. Required is not defined. Saan mo to ni-run? Patingin. Require. Hindi required. Anyway, so we'll be taking a look at this server. We'll connect to this server later on. So, gagawin natin is i-explore natin siya via CLI. Explore natin via CLI. And also, we'll explore it. We'll work on it using using Mongo. Using Mongoose. We'll connect it using Mongoose. So, yung advantage kasi kung nasa Mongoose tayo is we can work with the data programmatically. Right? We can work with it programmatically. So ito is nakita ko to galing sa post nung isang kakilala ko na that works uh, on the Mongo development relations team dun sa MongoDB company mismo. So I got it from her Tapos, pero ito gawa ng colleagues niya. Tapos, they worked with John Hopkins Hospital to create a MongoDB database. Although, syempre, read-only. So, yung mga admins lang yung pwede mag-add ng data dito. Pero tayo, pwede natin basahin yung data. Ang hirap naman kung ma-edit natin yung ano, no? Yung COVID-19 data, fake news. Mm, 9 more minutes. Any questions? Okay na, Tomas. Working na. Gets nyo naman, no? Ito lang. That's basically it. Import Mongoose. Connect to Mongo. Again. Para alala-alala to nyo talaga. Import Mongoose. Connect to Mongo. Create schema. Create user. Model. Find and print users. Yeah, that's fine. Buti na lang sinasabi kung ano talaga yung problema. Like, required is not defined. So, hindi require. Wala si require. Required yung nilagay. Ah, yep, nice. Okay, nag-display na sa'yo. See, dito sa ano, dito sa Mongo, may yung isang ano mo, yung isang entry mo may age, yung iba wala. So, sa ibang ano, sa ibang database, sa mga relational databases, di pwede yan. Di pwede yan. Kailangan kung may age yung isa, dapat may age lahat. So, sa mga relational databases, magdagdag ka lang ng isang field, edited na lahat. So, dito, okay lang. Yeah, ito yung ginawa natin yung first meeting. So, sa MongoDB, kahit magdagdag ka ng isang field sa isang document lang, okay lang, walang problema. Hindi mo kailangan baguhin lahat ng documents just because nagbago ka ng isang document. No need. Yun yung isang advantage ni Mongo. If you need changes, rapid development, if may kailangan mo ng changes, change mo na agad. Hindi mo na kailangan ng maraming etc. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-change ng schema ng database mo, hindi mo na kailangan ng approvals para lang ma-change yung schema ng database mo. Kasi you can change it yourself. Magdagdag ka lang ng ano, ng field to a document. So, advantage ni MongoDB. Yeah, any more questions? 6 more minutes. Tagal ng break. Gusto na pala yung ano nyo, yung web na subject nyo. Saan na ba kayo? Di ba may subject kayo na parang JavaScript? Ay, wala ba? Wala kang subject na JavaScript ngayong SEM? Last SEM. I'm not sure if this is it. Sige nga, search ko. PHP ba yun? PHP ngayon, yung subject niya. Querying COVID-19 MongoDB. Bata yun? Ito ba yun? Ito nga yun. So may alternative post sila. This is a different post pero same yung database. Same database. Same database yung kukonekta natin pero different post yun. Ano, musta yung ano nyo? Musta yung PHP subject nyo? Mahirap ba? Or masaya? Okay lang yan. Ay, oo nga, no, huli. Ano, may natutunan na ba kayo sa PHP? Marunong na kayo mag-PHP? Parang it's so weird. Usually, these days kasi ano eh, parang HTML lang. Yung, ewan ko kung tuturuan kayo pero these days kasi pag pumunta kayo sa industry, pag pumunta kayo sa industry, yung ginagamitan ng PHP is para gumawa yung traditional kasi ng ginagawa with PHP is parang HTML na naka-embed yung code dun sa HTML, yung PHP code mo dun sa HTML. And nowadays, yung ginagawa with PHP is nagiging REST API siya. Ginagawa siyang REST API or maybe a GraphQL API. So, instead na parang ini-embed siya sa HTML, siya parang API na lang siya. It needs SAMP to activate. Yeah. But you know what? Nobody actually uses SAMP ano, in the industry. Nobody really uses SAMP in the industry. So like, pag punta nyo sa 99 bottles of beer. Lol, okay. Uh, Nobody actually uses SAMP in the industry kasi hindi siya scalable. You can't scale that. That is just for a single machine. So if you want to scale, you're out of luck. Yun lang. Although if starting ka, so yung Apache sa SAMP, yun di ba? Okay, SAMP stands for X is depende sa X siya kasi it could be anything. It could be Windows, could be Mac, it could be Linux. Kaya X siya. A stands for Apache. M stands for MySQL. P stands for, yung dalawang P is PHP and Perl. Actually, yung Perl feel ko, pwede siyang i-replace ng some other P na language, I guess. Pero, yung default, I think, is PHP and Perl. Tapos, may support ka din ata for Tomcat sa SAMP. So, pwede kang maggumawa ng Java server sa SAMP. So, yung Apache sa SAMP yun, di ba? Okay. So, Apache is just a component of SAMP. Apache server is a standalone, is a standalone application. But it can be, actually, yung SAMP na to is just, it's a stack. Meaning, so may mga ibang alternatives po to. For example, MERN. MERN is, di ba may SAMP? May SAMP. Meron din LAMP. LAMP is Linux, Apache, MySQL, tapos PHP. Meron din MERN. MERN is MongoDB, Express, React, Node. Ito basically yung stack natin except for Express tapos actually except for Express, hindi tayo nag-Express. Tapos sa React, hindi tayo magre-React. It's beyond the scope of the subject. Pero ngayon, naka MongoDB tayo, naka Node. So this is called the MERN stack. So yung ginagamit nyo ngayon is the XAMPP stack. Okay? Gets. Marami pa yan. May mean stack din. Mean stack is MongoDB, Express, Angular, Node. Yun yung mean stack. If ever, saan darating si React.js? What do you mean? What do you mean saan darating? Saan darating? Like, usually saan siya? Okay. I'm not sure if tuturo sa inyo sa school, pero that's front-end development. So, actually, yun yung expertise ko before. Itong MERN stack, ito yung expertise ko before. Before ako nag-transition to data engineering. So, yun yung gamit namin. So, yung PHP, instead of in-embed namin to HTML, gumagawa kami ng GraphQL server. Inattendan nyo, wala masyado. Wala masyado. Super konti lang. Kasi usually, ako yung nagsispeak sa conference. So, well, technically, uma-attend ako kasi nagsispeak ako. Yung major siguro na na-attendan ko is yung AWS Summit. Yung for AWS. Pero nag-transition na ako to Azure. And, another major event yung sa Okada, yung sa Microsoft. Yun, that's one. Before ako naging Microsoft MVP. Okay. Break na tayo, pero kung gusto niyo magchika-chika, sige, just hang out. We'll resume at 9:30. PHP. Tagal ko nang di nag-PHP ah. Ano ba yung mga bago ngayon sa PHP? I guess Symfony 5. Symfony 5 na ata. Tapos Laravel. Ewan ko. Yep, break na tayo. Kinakausap ko na lang sarili ko. G lang. Gora lang if gusto niyo makipag-chika-chika. Substack. Yun yung medyo sacrilegious siya to some extent. Kasi kung naka-Substack kayo, hindi niyo matututunan yung Anyway, putulin ko muna yung stream. Kasi 2 hours lang yung limit ng stream.